I just thought I would show you a little bit how we're doing with wood for our first winter up here. Anyone who's been following us here on YouTube or Facebook know that we got up here pretty late at the end of last year, so we really didn't have a lot of time to go out and cut up a bunch of wood and get prepared for this winter. So the previous owner left this huge stack. We've actually gone through quite a bit already. It's definitely well seasoned. It's been sitting up here 3 or 4 years at least, and it's really dirty. Still, most of it's really good wood to burn, but you can see all the debris and everything all over it. So what we've been doing is cleaning it off with brushes, and then we're stacking it in our temporary woodshed. It's just a shelter logic that we ordered from Home Depot. That thing's worked out great as long as we keep the snow off of it. We've been stacking our wood in here. All this wood here on the right is stuff that we have cut, and it's more wet than the stuff that we're cleaning and bringing in, but we've been cleaning it and bringing it in and stacking it right here on these 2 empty pallets. So I'm going to do that today, and if I do 3 or 4 loads in that little sled, it'll last about a week, maybe 2 weeks. It's not that bad. It's easier to come out here and grab a load in the sled and pull it up to the house and for the night, so we have wood for all night and pretty much almost the whole next day. And we're really not burning that much right now. It hasn't been too terribly cold. It's like 35 degrees now, but I think Stuart's done a good job inside the scary cabin keeping those drafts out, and it's been staying pretty warm in there, so we're pretty stoked about that. But next year, absolutely, we're going to have a bigger wood shelter, and we're going to be going full force of getting our wood storage replenished for next year. Hopefully we'll have way more than enough and just continue on every year until we have an endless amount of wood. That'd be great. Maybe not endless, but you know. Alright, so I'm not going to bore you with how we do it. I'll put in a little footage of how we're doing it. You might get bored, but this is what we're doing for now, so here we go. Thought I'd show you a cool tip too while we're doing this. So Stuart had read that ashes are great for ice melt, so he's been doing that. The problem is having enough ashes. You know, our fight with the driveway, and he's been using ashes on the driveway and the walkway going into the cabin, and they actually work really well. So while we're cleaning wood, any of the bark and stuff that's coming off, we're putting in the bucket and then taking them up to the burn barrel, so that way we can make those ashes for ice melt. So